Hey everyone, it's Vickerman and we're here with Europa Universalis for Celtica, which is my custom nation here that is a combination of Wales and Ireland. And our capital is here in Gwynedd. Although, I think Meath is probably our best province, so yeah, it has the highest base tax. Meath is Dublin, if you didn't know. So currently we're at war with England, which may seem a little bit like a bad idea, except that we're allied with France and we're part of the 100 Years' War. I just figure, we can maybe take a little something from England. The problem is their discovery spread. What is this kind of stuff? Okay, we're learning more about the east there. Yeah, the problem with fighting England here is that there's absolutely no way we can field a navy that can compete. And he's already blown up my navy, so... The growth of cities attracts serfs. Seems as if serfs are moving out of the provinces and aim to earn a living in the capital. Lose a base tax in Cornwall. Yeah, we don't want the morale of the armies to be lost. I guess we can take this. Well, apparently, it's weird because that should be the same base tax. We gain one, lose one. Total navy size, at least 75% of the force limit. Yeah, this thing here. 10 heavy ships, 11 lights, and 16 transports. But really, we need to beat the heavy number, which we could do if that's all that we made. But that would cost so much money, and we really need light ships also to protect trade. But then again, if we were to .09 gold maintenance, oh wait, that's a light. 0.48. This is a lot more maintenance. We can really only afford like maybe 4 more of those things. Well, I suppose that if we could get back to trading, we would be okay. So I wonder if what we want to do is, when this war finishes, we're going to be in a truce with England. And then we can build a bunch of heavy ships so that when the truce is over, we can fight them and maybe destroy their navy if we can get enough heavies. Now let's check to see. I have no idea what kind of navy France has these days, so we ought to check. Sort by heavy. Alright, it seems that France does not have any. They must have all been sunk. So sort by name now. Let's find France here. Other way if you would. France. No ships at all. They only have a 9 force limit too. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. They have vassals here, but they have very little coastal land. So their naval force limit is going to be pretty darn low. Well, no wonder. So I think that's a good plan. Maybe we should probably be getting close to getting ideas. Oh, and we have minus 20% idea cost, which is really good. Once we get ideas, maybe we'll go with naval. Try to outpace England while they're a little bit weak from the truce and losing the war here. We might be able to do it, you know, to build more ships than them, basically. It'd be really great if Scotland would ally us instead of being a rival, because it would be pretty helpful. Subjects have taken to telling tales of Rhys Cadfael, which is our king. The legend says that in Celtica's darkest hour, he will return to our nation and deliver it from evil. Regardless of the truth in that statement, we could use this in our propaganda. Wait, did that guy die? Yes, I love a good story. You gain 1 prestige per year for 20 years. That's a pretty nice thing. Or lose 5 prestige. I think I'd rather gain 20 prestige, basically. Okay, how much are advisors? Are they 1 gold? I think that will work. Question is, do we want diplomatic reputation for now to try to get more allies? Or do we want morale of navy? Because we'll probably want that when we have to face England. I think for now we're going to try to get some diplomacy going on. So let's get diplomatic reputation. So when we get the idea, I may even do a national focus. Accumulate money. They want me to get 66 ducats, which will take kind of a long time. Well, maybe we can we raise war taxes here? Costs 50 military power. Probably worth the investment for now. Okay, that'll help things out. And maybe we'll go ahead and take that mission then. I don't think it'll take too long. Alright, we got the marches. I went with the marches because it would be a little easier to take an inland province from Britain, because we can't blockade their ports. Alright, we can't have this guy taking Cornwall, because then our entire fleet will be destroyed, because they'll be forced out into the sea against this navy here. So we're going to have to stop this nonsense. And, you know, if we can drain England as much as possible, man, that would be good. Alright, we're losing money right now. That's not... Okay, we're back on positive. We're actually pretty close. I think you get a little money from sieges, which is kind of a nice thing there. Okay, let me check on... Oh, keep hitting the wrong button there. Let's go to Ledger. England. What I want to see is military armies. Yeah, armies is what I want for England. Let's see, they have 14,000 infantry, 5,000 cavalry, 7 mercenaries. I wonder if that's 7,000. Their manpower is only 98. And where are we on here? We don't have nearly as much of an army, but we have a lot more manpower, which is kind of more important. And there's also the fact that their armies are divided, and most of them are going to be on the mainland. If we kill as many of these as we can, it'll really be helpful, I think. Because the more we drain them, the more mercenaries they're going to have to hire. The more money they're going to have to spend, the less ships and upgrades and things that they're going to have. Hungary made peace. Were they part of our war, or was this a different one? The Papal State, you can come on back. Ah, they've got some Lollard heretics going on. Well, that's okay. We'll let them be. Okay, we've got diplomatic reputation up. Do we have no diplomats? Oh, our opinion is terrible of them. Did we rival them? I didn't rival them. Did they rival me? Oh, wait. No, I did rival. Can't remove a rival while at war. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so this will take a while to siege, but if we can get these provinces from England, that'd be really nice because it will create a land connection for our nation here so that Cornwall isn't quite as isolated. Yes, so England, they have a regency council. So apparently their terrible king has died. I wonder... Okay, they don't like France. They don't like France either. Are you still being guaranteed by France? Yes. So it's kind of silly for me to attack them. It's really bad for me to even have this claim here. Is this because of war exhaustion? Let's go ahead and reduce it, I think. Well, we really want to take this province, don't you think, people? Come on, we can let the war go on long enough for that. Alright, should be completing my mission fairly soon. They didn't call this the 100 Years' War for nothing. Do we want diplomatic or... I guess I'll lose diplomatic. The heir to our throne is Aronwin from France. If an heir from another country succeeds to the throne, we are at risk of falling under that country's influence. What? Yeah, none of that. I didn't know you could do that kind of thing. Oh, because it's an elective monarchy. I forgot about that. Maybe that wasn't such a great idea. Can we afford that? We cannot. We may be able to if we take provinces here. Alright, we've got technology. Let's go ahead and get this national idea. Yeah, so You know, trade is where this kind of nation is really going to make its money, but... Or maybe it's not even called naval... No, wait, here's naval ideas. It's a military one. Well, what's the difference between maritime and naval? Alright, so this does trade efficiency, global ship repair, light ship combat ability, overseas embassies, colonial range, nautical education. Interesting. So, okay, here we go. Naval leader shock, improved rams, naval cadets, naval maintenance modifier, heavy combat ability plus 10%, superior seamanship morale plus 10%, ship durability plus 10%. Now we'll compare that to yearly naval tradition, light ship combat, global ship repair. Tend to be damaged during unequal for the ships, rarely able to be repaired at sea. To alleviate this problem, we will create a system of sheltered ports along our coastline where our ships can patch themselves up. See, that's really nice because you can repair without docking. Grand Navy increases naval force limit by 25%. Ship costs minus 10. Naval leader maneuver plus 2. Naval fighting instruction. Blockade efficiency up. When fully unlocked, you gain the following additional benefit. Ships can repair when in coastal sea zones. Ship durability plus 10%. It's hard to say which is better. I mean... Alright, so force limit modifier is here, plus 25%. I think that's really where... I mean, I want both. But I think this is the one that I'm going to go with for now because it has a naval force limit modifier fairly soon. And I do want to keep getting military tech. So we can already get this, I think. And yes. Very good. So let's try to finish up this war soon. Aristocrats are concerned. Our policy of appointing promising commanders regardless of birth is upsetting the aristocrats. Find it hard to dine with men who lack breeding. According to our aristocrats, it is also upsetting the men under their command. Expect to be led by their betters rather than someone who's plainly not a gentleman. Do we have much naval tradition to lose? I don't think I can go below 0. Well, I think we'll just take the stability hit, I think. So you need 11 for that mission, which puts me over the force limit. All right. Now I wonder if they'll negotiate now. No, it takes 37 war score and we only have 7. Really? That's it? Well, maybe... I mean, it's possible that France can negotiate for us. Is there... I thought there was a... There was something... Isn't there an option somewhere where I can tell them that I would let them negotiate peace for me? Could be making that up, but I thought there was an option for that. Because I think, yeah, a lot of times they will give you provinces if you have occupied them, I think. The AI, if they make peace. Which I feel like they should fairly soon. I mean, goodness. If I could somehow sneak some transports out there. I think now you can transport allies. So if we were able to do that, we could maybe get the French army across, because they don't have any navy at all, really. Well, literally at all. Not really. This is quite the standoff. Because France can't really do much more to them. I mean, it's kind of up to me. The bad thing is, if this goes on too long, maybe their manpower will recover. It is recovering. I wonder if they've hired any troops anywhere here. Looks like this is under siege. I'm not sure who it would be by. Maybe more of these Lollards. I don't think France would have been able to get across. Alright, so let's see. I don't think we have any buildings that we can make yet. I think that's still more technology. Yeah, you get the temple and the constable at the next administrative. And we get our first manpower upgrade here. Okay, England will be forced to give France 10% of their income each month to pay for war reparations. This lasts for 10 years. England will cede Caux, Gascogne, Normandy, and Calais to France. England will cede Le Bord to Armagnac. England will renounce their claims on Armagnac. England will pay 60 ducats. This peace will cost France 25 diplomatic power. With the claim on throne casus belli, France gains 17.5 prestige and suffers 16.3 aggressive expansion. Well, that's rude that they didn't give me anything. Let's see if we can change our rival and maybe ally Brittany. Maybe. England. Cannot replace them until... Oh, jeez. It's really annoying. I've got second thoughts, though. Castile. Who hates England these days? Do you? Defending against Morocco. So now that we're at peace... Okay, the ships have automatically gone back. That's pretty darn nice. Does that help our bottom line? I should hope so. Alright, so we're moving trade from Champagne and from the North Sea to the English Channel. England has announced Celtica as a new rival. Well, that is not good. Alright, so I believe now the race is on for the heavy ships. Ooh, they are expensive. Yeah, let's take that mission. Royal marriage from France. Okay, so Denmark, I think, is England's ally. Oh yes, Norway is under a personal union. Forgot about that. There's really no one who can really help me. I mean, Brittany is really the best bet besides France, but I'm forced to be their rival for now, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. Let's see. Who has some power? What about the Hansa? How are they looking? Could make sense to ally them. They're allied with Riga. Don't really care about that. What about Aragon? What's going on with them? Apparently a war with Castile and losing terribly. Force limit has still not gone up. I mean, does it make sense to take loans to buy more ships? I'm thinking that it may be a good idea to go ahead and do the national focus. 6 peasant regiments in Cornwall. Ugh. Ah, darn it. We can't even get over there. Means we gotta build freaking transports. Oh, goodness. There's no way you'd offer military access, right? Well, shoot, that is very, very irritating. I Guess we will take some loans. Well, friends, that is the end of this episode. We'll see you next time as we try to take advantage of England's just horrible situation and be ready in 10 years to either defend or attack, whatever makes sense at the moment. So we'll see you in the next episode.